What's up, everybody? It's Fabio Potent. You know this, bringing you guys today a Jujutsu Kaisen character discussion. Just want to talk about some shit, little quick discussion, little y'all mean. Gonna talk about our boy Megumi Fushiguro. Gonna talk about what's next for him. I was just reading the chapter, as Shibuya ended, and I was just thinking, wanted to get some thoughts and ideas about what's next for our guy, and why I think something big about to take place for him. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. One last thing before we get into the video, this video contains heavy ass spoilers. If you're not caught up with Shibuya, don't even watch this shit. I don't even know why you're watching this if you're here. But yeah, don't watch it. If you're not caught up with the recent chapter 137 of Shibuya, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Alright, so what's next for our guy Megumi Fushiguro? And why do I bring this up? Well, I want to talk about our guy's future. So as we know, in chapter 136 of the Shibuya event, we got the big news that our guy, his big sister, had finally awakened. If you've been reading this series for a long time, you know that this has been a plot line that's been hanging over our head for a while. Something that we knew was going to happen eventually, or that this was going to get some type of resolution, but we never knew how or what the circumstances for her fucking getting cursed and falling into a coma or whatever. Now, forgive me, Tsumuki, I don't know. I'm not Japanese, as you can see. I'm trying my best. Now, they're not related by blood. Her and Megumi, they're not related by blood. Toji, Megumi's dad, and her mom, that I don't think we know, they got married for a little bit, and then they divorced quickly. But they treat each other as real blood. Now, we know Noritoshi Kamo, I believe that's our guy's name, man, inside of Geto's body, the brainiac, the brain in the body, we believe, or whatever the hell is going on. We know that he is the one that placed her into a coma, put the cursed object inside of her, and made her to a vessel, basically turning her into a Yuji type thing, where she's gonna be, I don't even know. Now, I'm super excited to see how this impacts Megumi. He loves his sister. In the Origin of Obedience arc, after he activates his pseudo-domain expansion, it wasn't a complete one. We know that he goes into the flashback in which he thinks back to his middle school years with his sister and just how pivotal that was to him. And I don't think it's a coincidence that after he activated his domain that he goes in and the first thing that he thinks about is her. And she's a really light-hearted / serious character. She throws juice boxes at this dude. She doesn't want him to hurt people and shit. And one of my favorite things about her and the character, the little bit that we got, was that she says, it's not a bad thing to not forgive people, Megumi. That's your way of showing kindness. That's cap. But she's trying to always show this positive and spinning in that life of his shortcomings, and he brings that up. And it's really impacted him. So I'm really excited to see what is this going to do for him. He's really coming into his own. Megumi's a character at first that I wasn't really the biggest fan of. Not that he was bad or anything. I just was he's cool. But now I'm really okay, he's kind of raw. He's been growing up. He's probably has the best out of him, Nobara and Yuji. I would probably say he has, as he's becoming more of a character, I would say he's probably the best developed character out of the main crew, to be honest with you. From what he started out as to what he is now, I like him a lot more now. And I think I get him a lot more now and understand him. And I really want to see what this is going to do to him. Because if you remember, he was so quick to, back in the day, he was so quick to, what he has thoughts about Yuji and shit like that. But now, that's changed and he feels differently now. But now that his sister is going through the same thing, I'm very interested to see what's going to happen. Also on his sister's side, what is she going to do? She has all this power now. And this is good. I wanted to bring this up. In chapter 136, Yuki, she says to Geto after he explains his plan about activating all these vessels and shit across Japan. She says that he underestimates the human rationality and that just because someone gets power doesn't mean that they'll kill each other. But I like Geto's response because he says that everything has an order and that he would not make such an oversight. So what does this mean? What animosity would Tsutsuki be having towards anyone? Maybe I'm thinking that she might wow out because of the state and condition that her brother is in. Other things that's going on. I just really don't know. Could they leave with her? Could he leave with her? Will she be tried and executed? As well as as usually for being a vessel? It's very interesting to see. I just wanted to throw some ideas out there. Like, what could be next for our guy? I don't really know. But I do know this. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen with this plot line. I think it might tie into Yuji's execution as well. Very interested to see, though, about where the Tsutsuki and Megumi plot line goes. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. What do y'all think is next for our guy? What's next for him? You know, I'm curious, man. So yeah, make sure y'all comment, like, down below, all that good shit. Let me know what's next for our guy. What's next for our guy? Where do y'all think he's going to go from here? Is he going to go with his sister? Is his sister going to wake up evil? Is she going to be upset at the state that he's in after the fight? Was there a chance that she might get wallowed out? Will she actually be evil? She could be good. Like, there's so many ways that we could go. I don't know. But I do think it's something that's interesting, and I think that we should talk about it. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to get out of here. Chapter comes out later this week. Still got some other shit planned. We're going to try to do it. I'm Fabio Potent. I'll see y'all in the next one.